at runnerjess23 asked, I've been training for my first marathon and my Achilles feels tight every morning. Is it just normal stiffness or is it early sign of tendinopathy? Well, it could be either. So we know that one of the first signs you can suffer with from Achilles tendinopathy is morning stiffness, and often one of the last symptoms to remain after you've got better. So we know for Achilles injuries, we know that you're most likely to suffer with these when there's a change or a spike in training load. So when we're increasing your mileage for marathon training, will likely or could potentially overload your Achilles. Certainly we think probably anything exceeding an increase by 10% training load, the amount of volume of training you're doing, by increasing that by more than 10% per week, puts you potentially into that. Obviously depends on how strong and how robust your Achilles is beforehand. So it could be potentially the first sign. So what I would say, things you can do, either you come and see someone and have a look and get a proper diagnosis, or alternatively you can ease up, rest for a little bit and see if it gets better. Not necessarily, I would say, wouldn't be recommending total rest, but relative rest, so doing slightly less than you're doing now. Maybe making sure you give yourself 48 hours between runs. We know that Achilles takes about 48 hours to produce an adaptive response to the training you had the day before. So probably looking at your training, probably